keeping an eye on the interior. News 13 Sports starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. Jamie Schwartzwald in with sports. I am joined by a very special guest, North Pole Patriot senior wide receiver Lance Wright. Lance, how you doing?
Good.
All right. Well, obviously you're in here because earlier this summer you verbally committed to Rice University on full scholarship to play football. Mm-hmm. You sat here last winter and you told me your motivation from playing this game was to get a college education paid for. Now that you've met that goal, can you reflect on that decision?
It was really an exciting time because everything I've worked for since I was little, it came true, and it was just an awesome opportunity. That the coaches there are great, and they made my decision easy because the school's great. Rice is one of the best academic schools you can find, and then their athletic programs, football-wise, is on the rise. They won Armed Forces Bowl last year, so they got big rings on, and it's just it's a good place, and it's in a nice part of Houston, so it was an easy decision.
Outside of family, who was the first person you contacted after you committed?
Well, Texas is 3 hours ahead of Alaska, so I was calling my friends, and they were all just waking up and stuff. And then my dad wasn't with me, so I called my dad too as soon as it happened.
What were there any other D1 schools that actually offered you a full ride scholarship?
Not at that time. Mm-hmm. I was talking to some other schools, mainly D1 AA schools were looking at me. I was gonna go to Harvard camp after I went to Rice, but I pulled my groin, so I didn't get to go there. And that was the only D1 that offered me so far.
What comes now? How do you prepare for college, for football and academic?
Well, right now, we still have a season ahead of us, so I'm still going to be preparing for my high school season. But then after that, I'm going to be talking to them every week, so they're going to help me a lot. And the way their school's designed is to help a lot, their student athletes out a lot, so it'll be an easy transition, I think.
I believe their wide receiver coach is their recruiting coordinator. How did that kind of? If you've got the guy who's recruiting coordinator, he's also a wide receiver. You're a wide receiver. Was that a pretty good fit?
Mm-hmm. All the coaches are really personable. They really talk to you and connect with you, and it was just all the coaches are really great, and whatever position group you're at, they all can have a conversation with you and be personable.
The important thing here is the education. But you're going to get a great education. You kind of set that aside football-wise. Where do you set your next goal?
Obviously my next goal for now is high school. We want to go far as a team this year, and then after that, I just want to play in college. That's really the only goal for now.
Can you give me a scouting report on the Patriots for this upcoming season?
Well, we lost a lot of experience last year, and 21 guys or something like that, and so we have a lot of work to do this year, but we have a lot of mentally tough kids, so we can bounce back and we'll do pretty well.
How would you describe the atmosphere at Pride Field during a North Pole football game?
I think it's different than everywhere else. There's some schools in Anchorage like Wasilla where there's a great college atmosphere, but in town I think we have the best fans. I don't know, maybe I'm just biased, but I think we have the best fans.
I went to Eielson, and so I can step back and say it's definitely the best high school football atmosphere in the interior. I'd agree with that. I don't think you're too out of line there. What are your thoughts on the Patriots playing in the Southeast Conference in the medium schools division this year?
I think that, there's a lot of good schools that are in the Southeast Conference. Thunder Mountain and Juneau, and so it won't be easy, but it's definitely a big change.
And do you like the fact that you guys are still going to play some Lathrop's, West Valleys? Are you glad to keep those rivalries?
Yeah, we still have all of our rivalries, or all the trophy games, I guess. We still have all those, so that'll be fun.
All right, Lance. Well, the home opener comes August 18th against Eagle River here in town, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll see you then, man.
All right.
Thanks for coming down. That is going to wrap it up for us. We are getting out of here, but you need to stay tuned because I'm actually going to come back and do the weather. So for Lance Wright, I'm Jamie Schwartzwald, and you're watching News 13.